The Byzantine Empire was the eastern half of the Roman Empire, outliving its collapse in the west by nearly a millennium. Although its inhabitants would have self-identified as Romans, we currently use the term Byzantine to distinguish it from the western portion of the Roman Empire. The name refers to Byzantium, an ancient Greek city ideally located as the transit trade point between Europe and Asia. In fact, in 330, Roman Emperor Constantine the Great moved the Roman Empire's capital from Rome to Byzantium, remaining its Constantinople after himself. Constantine was the first emperor to legalize Christianity, which was previously persecuted throughout the pagan Roman Empire, and summoned the First Council of Nicaea in an effort to reach consensus in the Church. Emperor Theodosius I then went further by making Christianity the official religion of the Roman state and punished the practice of pagan rituals. The Byzantine Empire existed from approximately 395 when the Roman Empire was split. About 8 years later, eastern counterpart Byzantium remained a powerful, thriving people. The reign of Justinian the Great is usually considered the golden age of Byzantium. He wished to restore the Roman Empire to its former glory and was responsible for many reconquests, including Northern Africa, Spain, and most of Italy. One of Justinian's most important acts was legal reform. Originally, Roman laws differed from region to region, but Justinian created a single code that eventually served as the basis for specific law across medieval Europe, influences upon public international law today. His wife Theodora was powerful and often referred to as his co-regent. She was heavily involved with the legal reforms specifically regarding women's rights, prohibiting forced prostration and expanding the rights of women in divorce. Many great monuments were built under Justinian, none greater than the Hagia Sophia. This is the center of Christianity in Constantinople and the largest church in the world for nearly a millennium. However, a plague swept throughout the empire, killing Theodora, almost the emperor himself, and devastating the whole empire. After Justinian, the empire continuously lost lands to Persian forces during the Byzantine-Caesarian Wars, some of the longest wars in history. But Emperor Heraclius finally led Byzantium to victory against their Persian rivals. They restructured the military and administration, adapted Greek for official use instead of Latin. Under the constant threat of invasion, the emperor developed the theme system. Small regions were placed under the control of a general responsible for its defense and civil and administration, strengthening the empire overall, step away from the traditional Roman practice of centralized recruitment. However, upon Islamic Prophet Muhammad's death, the rising Muslim Arab armies conquered the rich provinces of Egypt and Syria and almost destroyed the Byzantine empires, the Byzantine Arab Wars. The empire had gone from being the urbanized and cosmopolitan Eastern Roman Empire into medieval Byzantium, a predominantly agrarian Greek-speaking society. The Assyrian dynasty saw rising iconoclasm banning image generation. This further conflict with the West, as the Roman Pope remained in favor of religious images throughout the medieval period. Although it stretched over less territory from the 8th to the 11th century, the Byzantine Empire enjoyed another golden age under the Macedonian dynasty. The emperor patronized art including Byzantine mosaic, had more control over trade and more international prestige than under Justinian. East-West religious relations became increasingly strained, and centuries of theological and political differences culminated in the Great Schism of 1054. This created two separate branches of Christianity, the Roman Catholic Church in the West and Eastern Orthodox in the Byzantine East. In 1067, the Seljuk Turks, rising Muslim nomadic warriors from Central Asia, were able to invade the disputed frontier region of Armenia. Latin armies also invaded parts of Byzantium, but Emperor Komnenos forced soldiers' loyalty in the hope of defeating the Turks. The combined Western Byzantine forces recaptured Asia, but the events ultimately exacerbated East-West animosity. Violent tension between East and West culminated during the Fourth Crusade, when Catholic crusaders sacked Constantinople, looted the Hagia Sophia, and instated the short-lived line of Latin kings from the West. Under the Palaiologan emperors, Byzantium was economically crippled and failed to seek aid from the West. Again, this time against the Ottoman, nomadic turtle tribes named after their leader Osman I. Ultimately, in 1453, the Ottomans were able to breach the strong walls of Constantinople, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire and the beginning of the long reign of the Ottoman Empire.